The greatest enemy you will ever face isn't out there. It's not your boss, your family, or the world around you. The greatest enemy you will ever face is yourself. Every day, two versions of you go to war. One seeks comfort, avoids challenges, and postpones responsibilities. This version is weak, complacent, lazy. But there is another version, the one that gets up even when tired, faces fear, and builds a future without waiting for anyone. The question is, which one is winning the battle inside you? Success isn't about talent. It's not about luck. It's about who, every single day, defeats their weaker self. The choice is yours. Who will you be today? You spend your life looking sideways, measuring your progress by what others are doing. But that's the trap keeping you stuck. The only comparison that matters is who you were yesterday versus who you are today. When you look at others, you only see the result, not the work done behind the scenes. You see success, but not the late nights, the invisible effort, the failures overcome. Every person has their own journey, their own pace, their own unique path. Comparing yourself is wasting time. The only real measure of progress is your own growth. Instead of looking sideways, look back. Are you better than you were yesterday? Are you evolving or just existing? The question you need to ask yourself every day is, am I surpassing my past self, or am I still stuck in the same place? It doesn't matter what you tell others. The mirror knows the truth. At the end of the day, when no one is watching, when the noise of the world fades, it's just you and your conscience. Look at yourself and ask, did I give my all today? If the answer is yes, you're on the right path. But if it's no, then something needs to change. The mirror never lies. It reflects your discipline or your laziness. It shows whether you're building or wasting. It gives you the truth. No excuses. And the truth is simple. Either you're proud of what you see, or you know you can be more. If today's version of you wouldn't impress your future self, then you're living below your potential. So, tomorrow, when you look in the mirror, will you see progress or just another wasted day? Do you think great change happens all at once? That one day you'll wake up and, out of nowhere, be a completely different person? That's the biggest lie you can tell yourself. The reality is brutal. Change happens in the detail, in the choices that seem insignificant, but when added up, define your destiny. Every time you choose to wake up early instead of sleeping in, you're building discipline. Every workout you push through without motivation, you're shaping your mindset. Every hour spent studying while others waste time, you're distancing yourself from mediocrity. Success isn't a single event. It's a progression of small, daily victories. Are you waiting for a big moment of transformation? Stop. The change is already happening with every choice you make. The only question is, are your choices moving you forward or keeping you stuck in the same place? Everyone wants to win, but how many are willing to pay the price? The truth is, most people want results without effort, rewards without sacrifice. They want success without giving up comfort, growth without enduring the pain of the process. But here's the reality. You either pay the price of success or the price of regret. There is no middle ground. What are you willing to sacrifice? Your free time? Your old habits? The approval of those who don't want to see you grow? Every successful person has endured hard days, lonely nights, and moments of doubt, but they kept going. And now, the decision is in front of you. Embrace the pain of growth or settle for mediocrity. So, what hurts more? The discomfort of effort or the weight of looking back and realizing you wasted your life? How many times have you told yourself, I'll start on Monday, I'll do it when I'm ready, I'm waiting for the right moment? That's the biggest lie keeping people stuck in place. The perfect moment never comes. If you're waiting to feel ready, you'll be waiting forever. If you're waiting for ideal circumstances, you'll stay exactly where you are. The greatest winners didn't start because they were prepared. They started and figured it out along the way. The only difference between those who win and those who fail is the decision to act without guarantees, despite fear, without knowing every step. So, choose. Keep postponing or start now. Because the only certainty you have is this: time won't wait. The question is, will you wait another day or will you do something today? Success doesn't start in your body, it starts in your mind. Before you conquer anything in the world, you must first master your own mentality. If your mind is weak, your body follows. If your mind is unbreakable, no challenge will ever stop you. Mental strength isn't something you're born with. It's trained, forged through discipline, discomfort, and relentless challenges. Ordinary people quit at the first obstacle. The unbreakable see challenges as a test, an opportunity to grow stronger. What separates winners from losers? Emotional control, persistence on hard days, absolute focus on the goal, without distractions. As long as your mind is weak, you'll remain a prisoner to your fears, your excuses, and your past. So now, answer this. Will you keep being a hostage to your weaknesses, or will you build an unbreakable mindset? Success doesn't come from one big moment. It comes from the sum of small daily actions. Momentum is that invisible force that pushes you forward. When you start taking action, your mind and body enter a state of continuous progress. But most people never get there because they quit before building real momentum. The secret? Never break your streak. Do what needs to be done every single day. Even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like it. Progress happens when you keep moving. If you stop, you lose strength. If you continue, you accelerate. Those who succeed aren't the ones who take the biggest leap, but the ones who take small, consistent, non-negotiable steps. The only way to lose is to stop. The only way to win is to keep going. So the question is, will you maintain your momentum or break your own evolution? At the end of the day, the only person who needs to believe in you is you. You've spent too much time waiting for validation, seeking approval, listening to opinions. But no one can walk this path for you. The real battle isn't against others. It's against your own doubt, your own weakness, your own excuses. The challenge now is simple. Prove to yourself that you can. Stop looking outward, look inward. Overcome your mind, overcome your laziness, overcome who you were yesterday. What's at stake isn't just a goal, it's who you will become in the process. Today, you have two choices. Stay the same or take a real step toward your transformation. The only question left is, will you prove to yourself that you're capable, or will you hide behind the same excuses? Time is passing. Every second you hesitate is a second lost. You can keep waiting, postponing, making excuses, or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. Write down what you want to transform in your life. Not tomorrow, now. Do something today that your future self will thank you. Because the truth is simple. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, only to yourself.